What's up, everybody? And DalkielDamion coming at you from a pre-recorded episode. But we are back here to play the Tainted Grail, the Fall of Avalon. So let's go back and play and have some more fun. So we left off here in the Horns of the South, where we were here checking out the area, talking to everybody that was in here, and exploring. We ended up getting a couple quests while we were in here. We touched a statue and got some weird thing that happened. Then we tried to touch, of course, you know, we had to try.
I like it when things are quiet.
To touch the sword, but unfortunately we died, and we're on this quest for this, you know, we can't do certain things because, you know, yada yada yada, right? Because I have no idea what we're really doing. We talked to that guy.
Always good to have a little rest.
And we ended up getting all right, let's see. I gotta remember how to play this game. I know. It is a bummer. It really is. When you jump from game to game, you really forget. I don't remember the controls. What's the shortcut for? Uh-oh. Oops. Well, I definitely didn't want to do that. Is it the tab button? Alt button? Whoa. Alt button. Okay, that's good to know.
I must say, you look very suspicious right now.
Well, you know what? You just never mind. You just mind your own business, all right? Equipment. All right, can we put that? Okay, there we go. So we got this spyglass, and we got this sketchbook from the female vendor over yonder there. Okay. And then we talked to this. Where is he? Not that guy. Okay. Oh yeah. So we talked to this goober over here, and he's all like blah 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 blah, and I'm like, whatever, dude. Piss off. So we have to go like, and then we got to talk to this guy, and he's, you know, the dentist and his toothaches and all that good jazz. And then we didn't come over here. So this is boarded up. Can't get in there. Cool. Yeah, we'll take a bunch of stuff. Get overburdened again like we love to do, because we're like so totally a pack rat and a hoarder.
What do you want?
I want to punch you in the face. What do you think of that? Stand up. Come on.
You all right, newbie? Have you been to see the refugees? I can't believe poor Cole was put in a cage.
Who? What? Refugees?
Hey, what a mess.
Aye.
Cole came to us with a group of refugees from some nearby villages.
Really?
They were looking for shelter from, well, everything that's been happening here. Bandits, the weirdness, the Del Reader, hunger.
Mm-hmm.
I was happy Fergus let them in and allowed them to stay. You'll meet them in the village. They live in the buildings up high.
Uh-huh.
Not long ago, though, Cole started acting very strange, erratic, sometimes even aggressive. One of our keepers, old Mahon, tried to calm him down. He might have used too much force. and Cole felt compelled to defend himself. He bit old Mahon. And since then, the old fool has been lying in the infirmary. Frankly, I think Mahon brought it on himself. They shouldn't have put that poor man in a cage.
I think those are the guys that we found on the way here. We went up and we were like, they looked like normal people. And then when we got close, they got all pissed off and started attacking us. So anyway, what I was trying to say is that because I've been distracted by numerous things, and I love playing games and jumping around and trying to keep up with everything. When you jump from game to game and then you don't play a game for a while, you're like, uh-oh, you forget. And so I've been trying to, because I've been working on my Patreon page and trying to get videos up on there for people who so choose to view them, because they're all uncensored. And so I've been working hard on that, and I've missed just playing games, but I was trying to finish up a couple series so that I can come back and then just concentrate on this and Oblivion Remastered. But games keep popping up and people, and I appreciate it a lot. I love getting suggestions and recommendations. I just like having a lot of fun. But I want to try to wrap this series up too, because I really want to finish this game, because I really like this game and I love the storyline so far.
Wait, if you ever meet Patrice, please give her those flowers. I know it's not much, but
what flowers?
I'd like her to know she's not alone. I support her and the other refugees, and I'm sure there are more of us who do.
So wait, we gotta find somebody named Patrice? What is that? Oh man, I can't see without my glasses. So we got another quest. Fine, cool, all right, whatever. So we gotta give flowers to somebody, whatever, okay. Wooden arrow. Gee, thanks for the free arrows, man. We get more? Cool. This is Goober. Keeper Sigablad, or Sigablade, or Sigibald.
Good to see you again. The pledge today was very interesting, wasn't it? The certainty in Quartermaster Aymer's voice. Beautiful. Makes one eager to start work.
Who the fuck are you?
Huh? Ah, yes, of course. So, what do you need this time? The pass again? Are we planning a trip to the Stale Lamb? Hey, not this time, my friend. I've run out of ink. I'm waiting for a delivery. Steward Orla will let me know when more arrives. In the meantime, I need to ask you for a favor. So, you in? For the sake of our long friendship? You do know it needs to stay between us. Do you understand? Say you understand.
I understand. Gee, you think I have to click I understand? Where's the option piss off, jerk?
Fantastic. So, here's the thing. On a recent night out at Wrongs, it seems I may have left some sensitive documents at the bar. Documents, with Captain Fergus' seal. But not necessarily sealed by him. You know what I mean. I can't really go there right now.
No.
Could you get them back for me? I'm sure it won't be too much of a problem. Splendid. When you have the documents, meet me at the third crowing of the rooster. Or just find me. I'll be around.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Requires a wood cutting axe block. Well, what the What the fuck, man? Dude! Just give it to me. I don't know what the fuck all this shit is. Oh, so wait. So maybe they're up here? What's over here?
If I just stay put, everything will be just fine.
Jump. Jump. Jump!
You startled me.
Can I push you? Can I push him off? Can we like force shove him off?
Bloody seagulls! Can you hear me? You flying vermin! Just try landing here and I'll pluck your asses clean. A keep by the sea. What a great idea that was.
Mm-hmm.
And what do you want?
I want to push you off the ledge.
I'm fixated. Me! Oh, you didn't see what they did to me a week ago. I was just standing watch as usual, and then, suddenly, splat.
Oh.
A dozen of them flying overhead, screeching, shitting and whatnot.
Oh.
So, I yelled what I think about them, shaking my fist.
Yeah?
And then another 4. Splat!
Oh.
And they kept screeching.
Oh.
I tell you, they're laughing at me. I spent all night cleaning my armor. Sewell didn't think it through when he decided where to put the keep, mark my words.
Aye. Come on, they're just birds. I guess they didn't like what you said about them.
And I don't like how you seem to think I'm a fool. So, what now? Should I shit on you for that? I don't think so. I once managed to shoot a few. I thought they'd learned their lesson and wouldn't be flying over here anymore. And guess what they did?
I don't know.
They kept shitting.
Really?
With increased force. Like they're planning it. Vengeful scoundrels. I need to try a different strategy.
Uh-huh.
Find something that will make them feel real terror.
Okay.
Like the way crows are afraid of scarecrows in fields. I'm sure seagulls also have something that scares them. We just need to find out what it is.
What's this wee shit? I mean, wee. Well, tough luck. You'd have to survive. I don't know. Don't you think you're overreacting? I'll take care of your problem for a fee.
A fee? I'm not asking you to hunt down a monstrosity from Grubwood or the Sunken Village. Ah, whatever. As you wish. You'll get your fee. Oh, you must think yourself an expert, damn you. I just need you to bring me some kind of a bird scarer. They'll learn their lesson and keep away from me. I don't know. I'm not sure if there's anyone crazy enough to take up something like this. But there is one guy in the museum. Riderick. He's supposed to know everything.
Cool. Yeah, we're just running. Yeah, I think I have this strange feeling that we're gonna be here for like this entire episode. I got this sneaky suspicion that we are gonna be running around this place for quite a while, man. This is obnoxious. Jump. Jump. Casket empty. Oh, well, the darn. Hey, what was that? Yeah, it's over here. Take. Gimme. Let's get overburdened, baby. Uh-oh, who's this? Oh, there's another goober. What's up, dude? Nice. Can I shove you off? What was that? Well, yeah, no, Skyrim. Right? Lauk. Like he, you know, the force push. Unless, what am I thinking? Star Wars and Jedi Force powers? I don't know.
Were you at the pledge? I didn't see you.
That's because I wasn't there. What pledge?
Yeah. Victory over health. Honor over life. Yeah. Bandits, tribes, Sodom all. Sleep, damn it, is the worst son of a bitch I ever fought. No sleeping, though. The service is eternal. Where would we be if Seawall took naps all the time? You need to serve. Not...
Uh-huh.
I shut my eyes for about 15 minutes every day. Sometimes 20. Besides, a true keeper doesn't sleep. He keeps watch. The old mother will reward me after I'm dead. But I'm not gonna lie. That potion from Eber, our physician, works miracles. You could stand on the walls all day and night and not even think about closing your eyes.
I need me some of that.
What? Listen, pal, I never asked. I just came in the evenings when I was getting sleepy and took it. And then Yan put it somewhere else. Keeper's vigor. Good stuff. Excuse me? Those were local supplies for every keeper. Shit. Maybe I was stealing. Oh, I never thought about it like that. Service. Eternal service.
Aww. Yeah, whatever. Whatever, dude. And we could sell all this shit, man. I mean, not shit. We can sell all this cool stuff we're finding. You know, we can make money. We get rich because it's not costing us. It's not considered stealing. Yeah. Collect all this cool stuff and go sell it. Or just shove it in my freaking inventory. Uh-oh. Yeah, let's not go down there. All right. Well, so far we got, like, you know, more quests already. And I don't even know what the fuck I'm really doing.
I should stay out of trouble.
You should jump off. I'm telling you, jump, 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 jump. I know I'm so mean, and I am. I'm a big old meanie. I am a big meanie. All right, let's go way over here. Let's go way over there and go up that tower and see some weird, crazy maniac. Gonna shoot fireballs out of his eye sockets and snot out of his butt crack. Alright, how do we get up there? Alright, how do we get up there? We jump. Can we get up there? Alright, let's check it out. Let's see if we can. Where's a... What's this thing? A crane? A hook? Can we use it? If we dive off, we are going to, like, not survive. Yeah, let's go in the lighthouse. Let's turn the flame off. Yeah, that's right. That's what it was. Goober wants us to prove ourselves worthy before we're allowed to talk to the other Goober, before we could do whatever we're supposed to do, so we could do whatever it is we're supposed to do. Yeah, you heard me. That's that. I said it. You heard me. I didn't stutter. Gimme, 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 gimme. I mean, you think this is bad? You should see. I should purposely load up my old Oblivion save from my Xbox and my Skyrim save and show you what a real hoarder is. And oh yeah, wait, even better. My Fallout 4 save. Yeah, talk about being a hoarder. Oh my damn. Wow. Why, man? Why? I don't know. You might need it for something. And you could definitely, you know, sell it and get enormous amounts of gold. Right? Create new foods. So yeah, creating new foods. There, now I got it. So in the newest, latest updated version for Once Human, they introduced some new cooking thing, and you make it, you build it, you put it next to your territory, and then you could like just you could pretty much put whatever you want into the pot and cook it to see what kind of wacky, crazy foods you could come up with. Just like in here, when we come to, can we do that in here? Hold on. How do you do this stuff again? No, we gotta go to the alchemy table, right? So you know how when we go to the cooking pot, we could just like randomly pick ingredients and hope for the best, but usually know how our luck is. We've always gotten our favorite food of all time. Where is our undercooked food? We love our undercooked food. It's like the greatest shit on the planet Earth, man. Well, they won't be needing this stuff. You know? Yep, you don't need that. You don't need that. You don't need any of that stuff. It's all ours. Yeah, man, let's get that wine. Oh, there's a bed here. Cool. Hey, what's up there? How are you supposed to get up there? Okay, can we take this and move? Okay, hello. Pick it up. Take it. And hook it up over here. No? Push it. Okay. Well, I saw something. So we're gonna have to go play with it. Oh. How convenient. Well, that's a bummer. Because I seriously wanted to, you know, cool. Do I kill that guy? Who's that dude? So we come back over here, go back over here, and go back over here. Or we could take a chance and jump off and hope that we could dive across that, right? Yeah, no. No, let's not do that. I don't feel like really taking a bunch of risks in this game. At least not yet. Gotta get more in the mood, you know. So there's a dude standing over there. Alright, so let's go see what this guy has to say. I mean, we got like a ton of quests to do in this place. That's funny. Okay, wait a minute, hold on. Okay, so if we went, hold on. Ah, there we go. Whoa. Easy there, buddy. I do not want to fall to my death. Wait, that didn't make sense. You do not want to? No, I do not want. I do. Do?
Just another peaceful moment.
Is it?
Hey. Hello. Are you also wondering why the heck we need them?
Need what? Yeah, oh yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
Lighthouses.
Yeah.
Why the hell are Dara and his workers pushing so hard to build the second one?
I don't know.
Is one not enough?
No.
Is it because
Yes.
one is less than two and less is worse?
Uh-huh.
I mean, two lighthouses next to each other are almost the same as one.
Uh-huh.
And ships don't even sail this way anymore.
Okay.
Two taverns, of course. One to drink in, and the second for when you're already drunk. Ha! Aye. Why would they? The waters are treacherous, so no ships. Storms and the weirdness are a deadly combination. Besides, who'd have the time to build or repair them? There are enough problems on the island. We don't need more.
Why not?
Well, not much going on here, as you can see. Things have been a bit different lately, due to the refugees. One was even hanged for theft. But I can't say much more as I wasn't there. If you're interested in the horns, you should visit our museum. You'll learn more about that fella, Swall, or whatever his name is.
Swallow. Museum.
Aye, it's boring. But at least you don't have to pay to enter.
Okay.
But almost nobody goes there anyway. What do I think? As long as they follow the rules, they can stay. And if they don't, then they can hang. That's all. Folks are saying that there's some other group, probably more dangerous, not so far from here. If they come closer, well, that wouldn't be too good. You can stay here and serve. Sit in the tavern, drink and eat something. If you're looking for an adventure, you'll have to go elsewhere. There's always something happening out in the world. But you know what? Here in the south, everything happens late. It's a big world out there, and a small one right here. I don't get it. This is a massive investment.
Well, I tell you what, how about I just, like, you know, push you off? I could kick you off to your death, and then you won't have to deal with it anymore. How about that? You just do what you're told and shut the fuck up, dude. How about that? I don't know. I'm just collecting a bunch of stuff. I told you. So what is this place? This is the barracks. So you said there's a museum and a tavern, huh? Kitchen. You want to fight? You want to fight? I'll fight. Let's go. What do you want? You want some of me? What are you walking around like that for? Oh, look, I got point. Oh, yeah, let's do that some more. We dancing? Give me some points. Come on. Come on. Come on. Ah, whatever, dude.
You're the reason they put me here.
Cool.
You just wait until they let me out.
Okay.
I'll beat you so hard your own mother won't recognize you.
Cool.
Come a little closer so I can at least spit in your face. Nobody asked your opinion. I drink 'cause I want to. I drink 'cause guarding that empty gate is the most boring shit in the world. What's it to you, anyway, huh? Maybe I was drunk, but the gate was guarded. It's not your damn pin, I wouldn't even let you in. But all is not lost. We can still be friends. Listen, just pour something delicious down my throat, huh? And I'll forget this insult. I'm not guarding the gate right this second, am I? There's nothing wrong with having a little sip, right? Come on, don't be like that. Just a drop. That's all I ask. Aye, that's for me to decide. If you don't even want to help me with such a tiny thing, then get out of my sight. Me a throw bars to the bone, you grateful bastard.
Welcome! In the name of our eternally reigning majesty, King Arthur, and the Knights of the Round Tables, I am obliged to inform you that fighting those who actively break the law and reject the rule of the crown is the duty and pride of every subject. As Camelot's representative, I will be paying a bounty of 10 gold pieces for the death of each bandit roving the area, as long as adequate proof is provided. I also recommend checking the bounty board for information on wanted criminals, especially those considered particularly dangerous. Please, state your business. Oh, someone finally checked out the notices I was posting on the board. Go, the hunt awaits. That's correct. My name is Lillian. I was sent here from the capital to see how the Horns of the South are handling the bandit problem, and also to encourage the keepers to fight. The situation with the Pict and Del Rita savages is precarious. Too bad we can't get rid of them as easily as we did the Druids. There have also been rumors that we might soon have a civil war on our hands, so Camelot cannot afford to spread our forces too thin. There are rumors that the Rita tribes want to unite, and that would mean open war with Camelot. As for those Pict savages, they've been growing bold, leaving their forest. For now, it's just been small scrimmages. But who knows how it would end. Well, you've probably heard about the Druids making human sacrifices by stuffing people into wicker puppets and setting them on fire. Ooh. Well, the people decided to give them a taste of their own medicine. They rounded them all up and then sent them up in smoke. Oh, how they must have howled and sizzled. Too bad I couldn't see it.
Damn.
Yep, made human sacrifices, prayed to the dark gods, brought the weirdness back. Bunch of bastards. Good thing they're worm food now. Most of them. The survivors have supposedly taken refuge with savages in the woods, and one of them is rumored to be hiding in the Horns area. But whether that was before or after the Charred Conclave, I don't know. Would you like to hear about him?
Sure.
His name was Slaudyarg. He was lurking near Blood Lake, a small pond where they used to throw the bodies of executed convicts. They say he would fish them out and use his magic to turn them into undead monsters.
Ooh.
Supposedly, he started needing some fresher corpses, so he slaughtered one of the keepers. The Horns organized a manhunt. They found him and sentenced him to death. People say that the moment his body touched the surface of Blood Lake, the water turned red and it's been scarred since that day. Some say that Slaudyarg came back from the dead and seeks revenge. But if you ask me, it's just a tale by local simpletons.
That's what we dove in that. We swam in that, not knowing what we were doing or what it was. Okay.
I don't really have much more to tell. It's hard to get any updates here. I only know that the new Lancelot has not been very popular, and that's putting it mildly. The Witch Morgaine would have been burnt at the stake long ago if everyone weren't so afraid of her. And then we have the commoners who seem to keep forgetting their place, and loudly demanding changes. Everything is falling apart. None so far. The keepers don't want to risk being turned into pincushions for a mere 10 gold pieces. Besides, the captain banned them from leaving the Horns of the South without a good reason. Too many bandits and not enough keepers. Well, Camelot would send a group of knights with Sir Galahad at the head, and he's not interested in half measures. He'd probably burn down half the garrison, or hang them. He's done both. By the way, did you know that people who are hanged rarely die from strangulation? Usually the sudden jolt causes the backbone to snap, which separates the head from the body. A while ago I saw someone hanged in the village, and it's true. One snap, and it's done.
Wow, man, what is wrong with this dude?
No matter what you say about him, he's very efficient. Brutal, even by my standards, but efficient. Oh, sure, plenty. Did you know that apparently if you cut off someone's head, they don't die straight away, but remain conscious for a few moments? If someone dies in a damp, closed-off space, sometimes, but very rarely, their body creates a thin layer of wax on the surface of the skin. I heard that a body decomposes in water 4 times faster than on land. I need to think. If I remember anything, I'll let you know. Go chop off some heads. Oh, hey, before you go, I can see the bloodlust in your eyes, you know. It takes one to know one. So here's some friendly advice, free of charge. If you're seeking scum to slay, you'll find bandits in the ruins of a merchant settlement nearby. It's worth visiting if you haven't already.
Murder on demand. All right. Yeah. And we were on a quest. I think we were on a quest for her. Did we talk to this guy yet?
Let me guess. Camelot, no? Timberwall, also no? So you're not from the north? Ah, of course.
You must be from Connacht. I should have guessed right away. So, who's in charge there now? Nowhere? Never heard about it. Must be a shithole like no other. And I think I won't learn much about politics from you.
You know, people are talking about rising unrest in the north, and a secret coalition preparing a coup at the highest levels of power. And that whole plague thing is just a tool to reach their final goal. The Red Priests are also trying to get something out of it.
And to be honest, it's not going too bad for them. The Druids are out of the picture already.
Well, sure. They want to establish a new order on our island. And it's not clear who's involved in the whole mess.
Maybe. Maybe our captain is even involved. Hell knows. They have their people everywhere. Damn it, you could be one of them too.
Oh no.
Although when I look at you, I don't think so. You have such a stupid face.
Thanks.
With all due respect, of course.
How can you see my face through my helmet?
That's the case. Those sons of bitches are good at hiding. They kinda blend in and live among us. It's hard to tell if it's hideous magic or some other tricks.
Wait a minute. I'm not suggesting anything here. I'm just thinking out loud.
It doesn't make sense that the plague appeared just like that. Out of bloody nowhere? Hell no. It's a high-stakes game.
Power over us, of course. Over our bodies and souls. Over Avalon. Over the whole damn course of history.
You see? It takes one to know one. And that means we're just pawns. Folks like us won't change anything. But we have to talk out loud. It suits them when everyone keeps their mouth shut.
You know, I've been thinking lately. What if King Arthur is just a stupid fairy tale? What if the nobles and others involved in the whole conspiracy just made him up? And us peasants eventually just started to believe in it.
You know, one story for everyone. They drilled it into our heads, and drilled until it finally stuck. And then they built statues, wrote books, and everything else.
You might be right. That's bullshit, you know? It's impossible to make up something like that.
Yeah? Don't tell me you're one of those fools that think that the All-Mother exists. Have you ever seen her? How do you know that we're not being lied to?
Exactly. But maybe one day you'll see the truth.
Abandoned house. Abandoned house. Where's this museum? Oh. Wait a minute. One of these houses be mine? Is this where we're gonna get a house like we did in Skyrim and Fallout? We could get like properties. In Oblivion, we could get like property. We do like cool stuff for, you know, like the goober. Pitchfork. Yeah, I don't know what I want to. I don't know what I want it for. Let's just take it. I don't care. Yeah, this could be our house. We could spoof it up. Beef it up. Make it look nice. Broom. Yeah, let's take a broom. Why not? Map, dude. I can't look at the map while I'm in here. Fine, whatever. Fine. What are we doing? That's me? Custom marker. Okay. Well, what are we doing? We got a bunch of quests, right? Quests. We don't have any active, right? Let's see. Blah, 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 blah. He wants me before I can speak to the captain. Oh. Alright, let's do this one. E-track.
Oh, sorry. Do I know you? I'm terrible with faces. Either way, glad to make your acquaintance. I'm Jan Heber, a physician, raised in Camelot and trained in the Royal Academy. Why would you, though? Don't you have better things to do?
Not really.
Aha, got it. So you're up for work not out of the goodness of your heart, but for your own selfish plans. Oh, now you're speaking the language of Timberwall. It does pay, but we haven't settled on a shared definition of well, have we? I guess we can see about it after the job's done. But all right, if you're a mercenary, then I do have a job for someone who'd be willing to risk their life in exchange for material goods. Back at the Academy, I found an ancient scroll written by the Druids. Forbidden knowledge, especially now, after the mob forced them all into a wicker man and burned every last one of them to ash. I finally deciphered it a little while ago. It describes a ritual that needs to be performed at night within a stone circle. And guess what? There's one in the nearby forest. I guess you already know what I need you to do, hmm?
No.
And here I am, thinking that everyone's already heard about the Charred Conclave. Well, it wasn't the proudest moment in our history, that's for sure. You truly don't know. At some point, the villagers all around the island decided that the Druids were responsible for the Red Death, and all other ailments of our times. They rounded them all up in a massive wicker man north of the Forlorn Swords, and burned them all to ashes. Hundreds of years of knowledge gone within the blink of an eye. But, well, that's what's bound to happen when you stop paying for people's education and invest in keeping the elites fed instead. That is an excellent question, but I don't know. From what I've been able to decipher, it's a summoning spell to bring something or someone to our world. That being will share its great knowledge with the one brave enough to summon it. I need you to remember what it says and repeat it to me after you're back, word for word. Isn't it obvious? I'm the only medic they have here at the Horns. I'd like to see Fergus's face if he hears about me going out there. Lanzo knows very well what he must do. I'm sorry, but there's nothing else I can do for him. Either he removes the tooth, or it will keep hurting. Yes, his grandma's miracle medicine. I honestly don't have time for village superstitions. I had to confiscate the recipe as well, lest he tries making it himself. As if I don't have enough problems already. No, I thought I made myself clear. If you want an excuse to drink yourself to oblivion on moonshine, just drink the moonshine. No need to add other potentially dangerous ingredients. Well, to be fair, the base recipe is pretty harmless. But what if someone decides that if they don't have carnation, it's perfectly fine to substitute it with devil's snare, since the color is more or less the same? Or sage with wolfsbane because, you know, leaves are leaves. I'm sorry, but unfortunately I know these people well enough not to trust them with something like this.
All right, that is awesome. Oh man, yep.
What? How do you... You know what? Fine. Do whatever you want. But if it causes you to shit yourself for 3 days straight, don't come running to me.
Awesome. That was fucking awesome.
Is some local witchcraft I've been trying to make sense of. I guess I'll find out when I try it. Experience is the best teacher. Don't worry, I'm not testing anything on the others. Graham the Mad, a great Camelotian physician, used to say that a real doctor would never give his patients something he hadn't tried on himself first. A wise approach, which I follow myself. What irony? The pursuit of knowledge is always dangerous. That's why it's reserved for only the bravest of the brave. It takes true guts to face the unknown, to realize just how little you know, and how insignificant you are to the world. Oh, that was unexpected. Here, take it. What will happen, I have no idea, but please tell me, if you live to find out. In Camelot, maybe, but this far south? Nobody cares. I've spent my entire life digging through scrolls and books in pursuit of their knowledge. I've been reading about their rites and the descriptions of their rituals. Look, I'm sure they were onto something. They knew much more than we do, but it feels like there's a veil wrapped tightly around that knowledge. It's like I need to find the right spell, the right ritual, something that will unwrap it for me.
So we just got something, but it didn't pop up what we got from him. So we got something to test on us, and we're supposed to tell him what it does to us and whether we live or die, but we have no idea what we got. All right, cool. Works for me.
I don't dream about anything anymore, so sleep feels like a waste of precious time. Fortunately, back in Camelot, I found a mix of remedies that can keep me awake for a whole week. It was quite popular in our study group. Oh no, every physician needs his secrets. But I can sell you some if you promise not to tell any of the higher-ups. There are side effects. You won't fall asleep for a while, but the moment you do, well, you'll feel like you died and came back to life, only to die again. So you either take the next dose, or endure it. I can endure it because I don't have a post to attend to. But our brave soldiers, well, that'd be risky. Well, they already trust my word, and I'll be sure to deny everything. Moreover, I'm in the position to raise my prices, or to refuse to sell you medicine, whichever suits my mood. I'm honestly quite offended you're even asking. I was classically trained in the proper art of medicine by the scholars of Camelot. The things they do here, they make no sense. No sense at all. Most of this stuff shouldn't even be effective, yet it seems to work wonders on these simple-minded, tough-bodied people here in the south. Shipments from Camelot are late, so I'm running low on supplies. If I'm not able to treat them, they'll start complaining. And Fergus doesn't like when people complain, especially when it comes to their health. He truly cares about them, I've got to admit. He doesn't care much about anyone else, though. Healing diseases, sometimes cutting people open. Oh, and pulling out teeth seems to be a leading cause of concern for everyone around here. Me pulling teeth in the arse end of the world? My friends back in Camelot would laugh their brains out.
What? 400? Oh my fuck! What to do, man? Oh. Wow. A little pricey. But it said moonshine. Moonshine, it said. This is fine wine.
Ah, you're back! How's the remedy? Thank you! Ah, I'll finally be able to eat something. Here, take this as my thanks for your help.
Wait, what was that? Per minute. Plus max health per minute. Consumable.
Hey, you're heading to the village, right? Tiernan should let you in. Take this medicine to my father, will you? Goban is a loud man. You shouldn't have trouble finding him. I can't promise that talking to him will be any fun. Come to me afterwards.
Ah, he used to serve too. In fact, he was the builder before me. Now he's just an old fart angry at the world.
But a father is a father, right? We may hate each other, but as long as I can help him, I will. Hence, the medicine.
If Haber doesn't know, then I don't either. So we keep trying. Because he received orders not to let any keeper through without a pass. And I don't have one. I've already used mine. Guess what I used it on? That's right, bringing medicine to my father. When that Egypt gets an order, he's like a priest who stumbled into an orgy. He's got a stick up his ass. Nothing gets through him. Not all keepers have been here their entire life, you know? He got me before he joined the Horns. Serves me right for wanting to find him, stupid son of a bitch. If only I knew what it would entail. I don't know. Following my old man here was all I ever wanted. Never saw myself as anything else. Tried picturing myself as a husband, a father once. But nah. I wouldn't know how to raise a kid. I'd just mess them up. Like father, like son, I guess. Well, no, of course not. We're not priestesses of the All-Mother. A woman can be an old crone and still devote herself to the All-Mother. But a man's got to have some fight left in him to be a keeper. Old enough to hold a sword, young enough to not break under its weight. We all got different roles around the keep, sure. But at the core, we're warriors. Don't forget that.
Boy.
If I had a gold coin for every time someone asked me that, I could fund the damn thing myself. Look, it's Camelot's orders. I get paid to follow them, not to question them. If they want to throw money at us to keep up appearances, that's their problem. I'm not about to stop them. Stay out of trouble.
No way. Oh, that's his house? I can't get in it? Well, I guess I'm gonna have to kill him so then I can get in it, you know? I'm just gonna have to slaughter everyone. Oh no, that's our bad guy gameplay. This is our, like I said, this is our good guy gameplay.
Oh, Mother have mercy. Not another one. If I let you pass, will you promise not to make any trouble? That's just my luck. Take the post, Tiernan, they told me. You'll be looking after a village full of old farts. That's practically early retirement, they said. What a load of crap. There's always something. If it's not the deck falling apart, it's a refugee running around biting people. The deck? Nah, just old wood. Honestly, it's the least of my problems. But I've got no way to fix it. Dara's always busy with his lighthouse, and every time I try to do it myself, someone else needs me for something. I can't even sneak out to the tavern because last time some rich bint started complaining that everything here smells of fish. That's a seaside village. What else would it smell of? You do that? That would be a huge relief. Well, maybe not huge. There are bigger problems, but it'd be a start. Truth be told, I don't know why they want it so badly. It's for boats. No one here even uses boats. But, well, you know how it is with old folks. Once they get fixated on something, there's no point in arguing. I'd pay if I could, but this was supposed to be my job. The budget's long gone. But if you're interested, I could teach you a thing or two about home decor. Not exactly standard keeper knowledge, but, well, we all have our secrets. Surprised? Can't blame you. This might sound odd coming from someone stationed in a glorified fish bucket, but I've got a thing for furniture. The only thing more mismatched than the barracks around here is my career choice. But, yeah, I like imagining places where things fit. Where chairs don't wobble, tables don't look like someone hacked them together with a dull axe, and beds, well, beds don't feel like they're plotting your murder while you sleep. Not exactly a secret I broadcast. Most folks see me as Tiernan the Grumbler. But, hey, we've all got something that keeps us sane, right? Mine just happens to be daydreaming about nicer chairs. Well, to be fair, he only bit one person. But it was a keeper. I know Mahone can be a piece of shit sometimes, but gods. Now both of them are sick, and Haber's got no clue what's wrong. Which is the only reason that refugee isn't dead. Yet. So, he's sitting in a cage, his wife's crying all day, and everyone's pissed. Meanwhile, I'm stuck in the middle of it all. Oh, she's a real piece of work, that one. Her name's Lady Elisa. Something. I don't remember. She came here with her husband. Poor man. I never heard him get a word in. You know, sometimes I regret not getting married. But if I had a wife like her, I'd just end up being a keeper all over again. No, not really. Fortunately. No need to tell me that. But I can't just go back to patrolling the walls. I'd be a laughingstock. I'd rather sit here and hope everything works itself out. I mean, everyone's gotta die someday, right? So whether it's me or them, at least my problems will be over. Please, try not to make my life harder, all right?
Well, maybe.
What do you want? To gawk at the beast? Well, I'll have to disappoint you. My Cole is not the monster you all believe him to be. So you really don't know? If you're not from here, I'm not sure what could have brought you to this hellhole, but you have my sympathies. Just know that Cole isn't like that. Something is poisoning his mind and soul. I don't know what it is, or why it happened to Cole, but now we're all at the mercy of those damned keepers. One evening there was a quarrel between our group, the villagers, and one of the keepers. They'd had a bit too much to drink and let some comments slip. They hurled insults at us, saying there's no place for us here, that we should just get the hell out of here because things are hard for everyone. Hard? Sure. I bet that bunch of wimps wouldn't last a week outside. All they do is sit in that keep of theirs, thinking they're the defenders of justice. Well, Cole went mad. I've never seen him like that before. He attacked that keeper and bit him. It was serious, but the keeper survived. If it weren't for the other men from the village, things could have ended very differently. Afterwards, they chained Cole up and locked him in a cage. His condition started to worsen. They said a monster like him doesn't deserve a jail cell. Jail cells are for humans. Bastards. Surprising, isn't it? It seems that Quartermaster Fergus banned any kind of vigilante behaviour. And the local healer said he wants to make sure whatever made Cole this way isn't contagious. So as long as that question remains unanswered, we're at a standstill. But honestly, if anything happens to that keeper, I have no doubt Cole will be killed and will be thrown out of the keep. This might sound silly, but before we reached the keep, we came near a strange structure. The locals call it the Arch Spire. In the morning, we realised everyone had a strange dream, but it was a little different for each of us. Cole started acting weird after that, and in time, it only got worse. No, only that, well, it didn't make much sense. But he was convinced that something bit him. He kept checking. It must have been some bug. Something changed by the weirdness. That must have caused his fever, his insanity. Well, it was pretty typical. We started a fire and threw some cobwebs into it. Fran brought them back from one of his treks. That boy could always find them somehow. It was our protection from the night and the weirdness. Ellis was on watch that day, but from what he told us, he eventually fell asleep. We were lucky no one slit our throats. I was in a strange place. Dark. Full of fog. Eerie. I was trying to find him. I called out, but no one answered. I was alone in the night, and then I kept falling, and falling, and falling. And then I woke up. We set up camp near the arch spire. We hoped that bandits wouldn't dare to venture into a place like that. Well, now I know why we could have been right. With everything that's been happening lately, I'm ready to believe in every strange thing in this world. What? What? How dare you? Do you know the meaning of those flowers in that configuration? Revenge. Revenge, deception, and death. There's nothing nice about it, and I don't know if he did it on purpose or if he's just an idiot. But trust me, it's not a nice gesture. Thank you. For them. You are from nowhere, just like me. That's why I believe you. Take those flowers away, burn them, throw them in a cauldron, whatever. I don't want to look at them. Oh, right. I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Beatrice. As for me and Cole, well, we left Ree hoping to find a quiet place to rest for a bit. We planned to travel the King's Road toward Camelot. Well, here we are. We found our bloody Camelot. Cole is locked up and all I can do is shed bitter tears. Yeah, we grew up there. The village was built around a trade route. My parents ran a tavern that stood right by the road. We had a good life. We lacked for nothing. Well, that was before the damned grubwood started spitting out monsters. Then more and more caravans disappeared into the forest. People were telling stories that grew more horrifying by the day. In the end, taking that route meant certain death. The same thing that will happen to every place on this godforsaken island. Ruin. We used to have generous clientele. Merchants and emissaries from all over Avalon. They had deep pockets, always left lots of gold. But that changed. Then our only income came from the villagers, who were getting drunker and poorer by the day. That was always our plan. Cole and I never wanted to stay there forever. Beatrice and Cole from the village of Ree, that wasn't us. Yeah, I doubt I'll ever see him again. I don't think there's anything worth going back for. Each of us has a different story. Some wanted to seek their fortune elsewhere, like me and Cole. Some had to flee their homes because of bandits pillaging their villages, or because of the weirdness. Ree could be one of those places by now. There's so much turmoil in this world. People can suddenly lose themselves, becoming a danger to those they once loved. 2 or 3 weeks ago, things were starting to get difficult. The supplies we brought with us were running low. A larger group of people is always helpful. There's always someone to talk to and share the work with. But it also means more mouths to feed and more worries to deal with. It's not easy. Be careful out there.
Oh yeah, perfect. All right, well this actually is a perfect. Perfect. Good. Right here. Wonderful. Oh, we gotta go up there? Or did we come from up there? No, we came from over there. We gotta get wood and shit, probably, I guess, for the... to repair the thing, right? Because, you know, we're gonna be good people. We're good. We're nice. Oh, yeah. So there's a dude over here. He's got his own little tavern over here. Wow, what a nice guy here. All right. Beautiful. We unlocked a new thing. We got some cool stuff done. We got some new quests. Got a lot of dialogue done. This episode was not action-packed. So I'm guessing there's going to be kind of a lot of that. You know, it's not going to be all hack and slash and punch and kick and stab and, you know, lots of lore. Lots of storyline. I love it. I love it. I see, for me, because I'm talking to somebody right now, and she's like, "Oh, I'm a book nerd," and I'm like, "I'm not a reader, but if you've been watching in the series, you know some of these games that are in early development and early access, some of them don't have actors or actresses to do the voice dialogue. So, you know, I've been reading a lot, and I'm grateful that these guys, you know, whether it's AI generated or not, or they have real actors and actresses voicing these characters. I love the fact that they have voice actors. It's a beautiful thing to have voice actors in video games. I know sometimes it's not always possible. But anyway, no, this is this is just a storyline episode, I guess. Doing some quests and getting some stuff. In the next episode, we're gonna just start right here. We're gonna talk to all these people here. See if they have more quests for us. Because if we could get enough quests together and then go out and do stuff, then hopefully we can like do a bunch of quests all at once. You know. But I'm gonna go do the bounties, which I'm guessing we're gonna have to fight, especially the bandit one. So we're gonna do some fighting. Okay. But for now, we're gonna end this episode here and call it a night. So until next time, thanks for watching and have a good night.